My name is Glenn Wood. I've lived in Japan for the last 30 years and have worked my way up to become a senior executive at one of Japan's top financial institutions, MUFG Morgan Stanley. While there, I generated huge sales for the company and earned superb evaluations for my work. 日本語ももちろん流暢ですが、今回は母国語の英語でやらせていただきます。3.5 years ago, my son was born overseas, prematurely. So I requested time off to rush to his side in the intensive care unit so that I could take care of him and his mother. My request for paternity leave, however, a legal right in Japan, was rejected again and again and again by the executives of the company. As a parent, my absolute priority has always been the safety of my child. So in an act of desperation, and in spite of threats from my bosses, I took the time off and went to take care of him. When I returned to work, however, after a short leave, I became the target of a long series of harsh abuses. I was denied my post, I was denigrated, and then I was fired. It was nothing short of psychological torture. Large corporations in Japan often threaten retaliation against employees who dare to put family life ahead of dedication to the company. So my case is far from rare, but I'm one of the few who has dared to push back by claiming paternity leave under Japanese law. For the last 2 years, I've been fighting in court against the company's illegal and unjust actions. And everything I'm saying today has been submitted to the court with extensive evidence. They've done everything in their power to drag my name through the mud, painting me as mentally unstable and incompetent. A picture contradicted by the consistently high evaluations they've given me. Their team of pricey lawyers has done everything to prevent the case from moving forward, but their delay tactics have not worked. This case is going to court. However, it's not clear how fair a trial an individual worker can get when up against the Mitsubishi behemoth. For example, the court has decided to allow all of the MUFG witnesses to testify in court, while refusing all of mine. What that means in effect is that some of my witnesses with extraordinarily strong statements will never be heard. On July 5th, the judge will hear testimonies in open court. For the first time since the company began violating my legal and human rights, I'm going to have a chance to testify in public court. This case is an important one. It will set a precedent that will impact not just me, but hundreds of thousands of parents, both Japanese and foreign residents, for decades to come. On July 5th, the court will decide whether it's okay for large corporations to continue bullying their employees for exercising their legal right to take maternity or paternity leave. The court will also determine whether someone can be fired for speaking up against harassment and abuse. I'm coming to you today to ask for your help. If you or someone you know can do so, please join us and support us in person at the court on Friday, July 5th. We must deliver a very strong message that this abuse will never be sanctioned. The more people present on July 5th, the more clearly our message will be delivered around the world. A support group has formed, and they'll be posting all the necessary details at the site listed below. If you're unable to join us for whatever reason on July 5th, then please, for the benefit of all future parents that this verdict will affect, please share this post with family, with your friends, with your contacts in the press, with your contacts in the business world, as well as all political offices. Please, please don't let this get swept under the rug. Let's do all we can to uproot workplace abuse and replace it with wholesome, positive relationships. I thank you, and I look forward to seeing you on July 5th.